fight back.
Okay. This is the question that I've been reserving. Okay, we're done talking about Gabalio. We're done talking about Donare. Now, the third man, John Riel Casimero. Now, I'm talking about Sultan versus John Riel Casimero. Okay, we all know that Jonas Sultan pulled off an upset, a shocker back in Cebu. Diba? He defeated him sa 115 pounds, and that was how he actually landed the title shot against Jerwin Angkaas. Now they are both campaigning at 118 pounds division. Okay? What do you think of that fight? Would you want to see a rematch between Jonas Sultan? Now, I know sinabi mo na kanina din Kinito that hands off si Jonas kay Tata kasi yun nga, kaibigan niya. But what do you think of a possible rematch? Is that something that you would like to see? And if so, ano sa tingin mo doon and who would win the fight?
Well, if it happens, it happens, especially if a world championship fight is at stake. Fighters want world championships and they want the belts around their waist. So if it is mandated by the governing bodies of boxing that they fight, they will fight. Whether Sultan can beat Casimero again is a huge question mark, because I have the highest respect for John Riel Casimero as a fighter. This guy's a road warrior. This guy is a gladiator. Believe me. I've seen his fights in Panama, Argentina. He's fought all over the world, and he's managed to overcome tremendous odds in beating heavily favored opponents. He just has to be disciplined, and he has to understand who are those who give him the best guidance. I think that's important. He shouldn't change his mind on whom he will listen to after every fight. Dapat may consistency sa kanyang future plans. Right now, he's not working with the team that propelled him to where he is now, which is at the height of his career. He's working with a different team, and I'm just hoping that this new team brings him to a condition where he not only makes the 118-pound limit, but also is able to beat Paul Butler handily, as he should. Casimero is a great talent. Not only that, he's a showman. And, boxing needs personalities like his.
Agree.
Yeah, but, boxing needs a shot in the arm. It's nice to show sportsmanship and respect. And, saludo tayo sa mga boxers who are very gentlemanly. But you remember Muhammad Ali. I mean, he had a big mouth. And he mocked his opponents. He trash talked like nobody's business. He did not show any respect for Archie Moore, Floyd Patterson, Sonny Liston. Those opponents, he showed absolutely no respect for Joe Frazier. But people went to pay good money to watch Muhammad Ali, and boxing was alive and kicking when he was in his prime. So, having said that, I like Casimero. I really like him. For all his loony antics, I love Casimero. I think he's a great fighter, and I want to see him on the throne for the longest time. I want to see him beat the hell out of Inoue. That's what I want to see. I want to see him kick his butt. And even if it's in Japan, I tell you, Casimero will fight anyone, anywhere. He's been to England twice to beat Zolani Tete and Charlie Edwards. I mean, this guy can beat anyone on a given night. But he's got to have his head in place. And he's good for boxing. I mean, I haven't seen any fighter who, after knocking out an opponent like Duke Micah, go down and make 6 push-ups with one hand. After a fight, doing that, 6 push-ups with one arm, unbelievable. Casimero.
That's why the way I actually describe John Riel Casimero, did Quinito, he's a breath of fresh air, I believe. And I think Philippine boxing can really use a guy like him. No, now we're not knocking on our boxers na magalang, But that's something that we already had for decades, for years, though. Gusto natin yung may konting anghang naman. It's a different touch, a different kind of Filipino boxer. And even people may agree or not, it actually put his name out there. Now he has a lot of fans. Now he has a bigger following. He goes to YouTube, promotes this, promotes that. He talks a lot, and people love him for that. And again, at the end of the day,
Each his own. Everybody has his own way of winning a following. Flash Elorde, he showed tremendous respect for every single opponent. He never trash talked. He showed a lot of respect for Carlos Ortiz, Frankie Narvaez, Sukang Il, Johnny Bizarro, all those fighters whom he fought. And and people loved him. People adored him. But that was his character. Nonito Donaire, showing a lot of respect for every single opponent. People love him. And Donaire is going to go to the Hall of Fame. But, you
yeah.
have a John Riel Casimero. He's his own personality. Um, he's a Looney Tune. And for whatever he's worth, he's got a following too. So we can't say every fighter should be like this category. Let them have their own personality, and either you like him or you hate him. But for as long as they contribute to the popularity of the game and show sportsmanship after the fight, hey, let's give him, let's give them that space, because every fighter puts his life on the line inside the ring. So I have the utmost respect and admiration for every fighter who does that, because inside the ring, it's survival of the fittest.